In this video, I'm going to show you how to make custom covers for your PlayStation 5 games like this one. Let's get into it right now. Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Games and thank you for stopping by. First of all, if you are here because of Twitter, because you saw me post something like, hey, Sony sent me a free copy of Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. Well, you've been fooled because today's April Fool's. Woo! Well, anyways, guys, I did make a custom cover of Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5. This is my own cover. This is not real. It was not released by Sony or Insomniac Games or anybody. I've done these type of videos before here on my channel, so make sure you check them out. But in this video, I answered some questions that people had, so make sure you check it out, watch the whole thing. I have the front cover here. I have the spine right here and the back side. Now the back side does have this generic text. I copied this text from the Spider-Man Miles Morales game. So of course this is not going to match the text for Spider-Man 2 when it comes out, because Spider-Man 2 has not released yet and the information we don't have yet. So that's why I'm giving you guys that disclaimer. This is how I made the case. Make sure you watch the video and please let me know in the comments down below what you think at the end. And if you found this video helpful at all by the end of the video, please like the video, guys. I'm trying to get likes on my videos because YouTube has been promoting videos more if they have more likes. So if you want to help me out, just like the video and subscribe. So thank you guys for stopping by. Let's dive right into the video and I'll show you how to make your own custom cover for your PS5 games. Let's go ahead and get started. So here we have the template for the PS5 case. Now I know a lot of people ask me this question about what size is the template. So you may need to check this out in your own printer settings and do your own measurements for like a generic case, like you know, PS4, PS5 case. So just get those measurements, but here I'll show you the size here in Photoshop. So the image size right here, this is in pixels, so let's change it to inches, and it's 10.75 inches by 6.333 inches. Now again, you might need to change these numbers a little bit to make it fit into your case, but this is like a good starting point to start off the project. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is import the images that we want. So first of all, I want to make this left hand side black, and then I guess we'll just make the whole background black. So let me add another layer, but here before we start, you can't see it because the camera's blocking it, but on the bottom right I have 4 layers right now. I have my logo, I have the rated E, so this is the ESBR rating. I have the PlayStation Studios layer, and then I have a layer for the PS5 branding right now. Let's make another layer here in Photoshop. Let's go ahead and do that. And then that layer, I guess it'll be like a background layer. Let's make it black. We got the black background. You can also use some of these grid lines from the grid here. So all you gotta do is click on the grid on the ruler and set yourself, you know, an area to work in, like a boundary. So that's what I typically do right there. So right there we have the left hand side is the back side. The middle here, this middle lane here, this one is the spine, and then here we have the front. So that's why I like to split it up, because I'm going to put different images here. So the first thing I want to do for the Spider-Man, this is a concept art of Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. So I found this image online that I edited a little bit, and it's of Miles Morales and Peter Parker. So let me open that. And that's the image there. Let me grab that. So select all, copy, and then we'll paste it here. And then we can move it around. But we want to center it here. Now again, this is basically going to be like the background image. Let's see, the background image for the front part of the case. Alright, so that looks fine right there. If we want, we can go ahead and delete this, you know, left hand side, but I'll keep it like this for now and we'll continue going. So I also went and I got a generic, I guess, the text for the back side of the game here. I got it for like Miles Morales from the internet. I got it from thecoverproject.com, so check that out. But let me get that backside, and then I added my own images to it, or I will add my own images to that. So let me get that real quick. So I actually made a PSD or a Photoshop file for that. So here's the back that I want to use. And basically, like I just said, this text here is text from the Miles Morales game. So it's not, it's not a real game case that we're making. This is just like I said, a concept. So this is the text here, and then I'm gonna add these different images to the side. So I added this image here. And then as you can see here, this is Spider-Man with the little, the extra arms, the death arms or whatever they called it. And then we have the right one, which is Miles Morales here on the right-hand side, looking awesome. That's a really cool pose. And then here we have an image from the trailer. This is both Peter Parker and Miles Morales together right before they go into the little alleyway or the back of the building or whatever, where they meet the big bad guy, and the big bad guy is Venom. So this is the back side that I'm gonna use. So again, on the right hand side, my camera is blocking it, but I'm gonna select all these layers and merge them all. So let's merge all these layers. Merge layers. So this is the backside image that we're going to use now for our case. So select all, copy, and let's go back to the image that we have here to work with. So I'm going to paste it in here, and let's go ahead and resize it, right? So let's resize that. Now you may have a better method of doing all this stuff, but this is just my quick and dirty method of working with Photoshop. All right, so let's make sure that fits in there. Cool. Now you see there's like a little bit of the Spider-Man over here, the red and stuff. So let's go ahead and zoom into this spine to make sure we're right there. So let's get this and make sure we get it right where we want it, which is right there. Let's do the same with this, just to be, good with the details here. We're gonna select this red stuff here. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're only working in the image on the left, on the backhand side. So go all the way down. Made that selection there. And get the brush, make sure it's on black, and color it in. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. The back side right now is just generic text, because we don't have the game out yet. So cool. So we have the front, we have the back with the 3 images that we selected, and we have the spine here. So I want to get rid of the spine and just have black text here so that we can add a logo. I'm going to add a new layer. So new, cool. Now I'm using the Stream Deck. You can get the Stream Deck and I guess make it control Photoshop, so you can customize that, all the buttons on there. So that's what I'm using to create new layers super quick like that. So from the bottom to the blue there. Cool. And paint that black. Nice. Deselect, and that's what we have so far. Now we have to add, I guess, name of the game right here, so you can see, if it's on the shelf or something, you can see it. So let's get that. So let's import that real quick. I found this logo on line 2. Grab the Marvel Spider-Man 2 logo. Put it right here. Resize it. And I think right there is pretty good. And now we have to add Insomniac Studios, because that's the studio that works, or that worked on this and is currently working on this. So let's open up the Insomniac logo. Copy and then paste it in here. Resize it. And we'll put it right here. All right, so that's how you make a custom case for the PlayStation 5. Here we have the PS5 logo up top. We have it here on the spine with the Marvel Spider-Man 2 on the spine with a really cool image of Miles Morales and Peter Parker here, so that's pretty cool. We have Venom and the 3 images on the back, and then this generic text. Now you see my logo down here, Pop Games logo. Let's move that. Whenever I make a custom case, I like taking out the UPC because I'm not going to sell this. You don't want to trick people, you know, thinking that you're making a real case or something. So you go here to Pop Games logo, put it here. Again, if you want to print this out, go to the image settings, image size, and select inches, and it should be 10.75 by 6.333. You may need to play with those numbers a little bit to make sure it fits your printer and your paper, but I'll leave a link down below with the paper I use and other supplies. Hey guys, I want to come back to the video real quick because I forgot to show you guys that I actually also did get this title here of Marvel Spider-Man 2. I forgot to show you how I did that. So I basically just had a logo that I got online. So I looked up, you know, the logo online, and I got the PNG, and I, you know, got the removable transparent background right there. So I got that, and then I, you know, pasted it in the front here. So you can put that anywhere you want. So I placed mine right there, almost in the middle, or close to the middle, the center. So right there, that's how I made the artwork have, you know, the title in the front as well. I remember that when I was making the video, I forgot to show you guys that. So here is the final product. So let's go ahead and fit this to screen. View, fit to screen. So here's the final product of the Spider-Man 2 cover for PlayStation 5. This is my own custom cover. So again, this is not real. Generic text that pertains to Miles Morales on the left. So make sure, you know, you don't believe this and don't print it out for yourself, because this is just the custom cover. All right, guys, so there you have it. Here's my PS5 game, Spider-Man 2, my own custom cover. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. Again, if you want to make these yourself, make sure you check out the links down below where I'll leave you guys the materials that I used. And if you watched the video, you saw that, you know, I have the measurements there. Those measurements, I had to tweak a little bit, even though I printed them out. Like right now, the width here, the entire width of the paper, it was a little bit too long. So that whole, you know, 10.75 was a little bit too big. So I cut a little bit of the edges to make it fit here in the cover. And then the top, I kind of made a mistake here, and I had a little bit too much white up top here. So I tried to remove it with the scissors, but again, that's just, you know, a little bit of tweaking that you have to do. You always have to do some tweaking when you have to, you know, print these out, and make sure you get the right result you're looking for, because if it comes out wrong, you're not going to like it. So right now, this is how it came out. And I think it looks pretty freaking cool, right? Like, you know, you have your own custom cover. You can do whatever you want on your games. If you like, you know, a Spider-Man game for PS4, especially this one, if you like the Spider-Man PS4 game and you want to make a cover for your PlayStation 5 one, because you guys know the PS4 Spider-Man did come out on PlayStation 5, but it was just a digital edition. You can make your own cover, make it look unique, and make it your own thing that you made. So it's so much more rewarding making your own covers. It's pretty cool, especially also if you have, you know, damaged covers that you get from GameStop, or if you get like generic covers from GameStop. The cover project, I left a link down below. That website has a ton of covers for games already. So if you find something messed up with your cover and you want to reprint one, go to that website, download that, and then edit it in a photo editing program like Photoshop or something like that. So make sure you check that out. So thank you guys for stopping by. Again, if you like this video, please share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. And again, if you were here because of Twitter, I fooled you. Have a great day and peace out.